first started nearly 3 years ago now. I went on a growing leaders course at St Paul's Church. As I walked through the door, I wondered, what am I doing here? I haven't got the confidence for this. I haven't got the gifts needed to be here. But God had different plans. And during the course, I felt it laid on my heart that I needed to do more pastoral care in church. With that in mind, I came home and said to my husband, I really want to resign from my job. I think God's moving me in a different direction. I was asked to gather social injustice stories for the Bishop's Report into deprivation. So from that, I then gathered the evidence and met, and we as a church, St Mark's, decided, the PCC, the leadership team, that we weren't doing enough for the community, that we had to reach out in faith and show in love. Sort of putting words into actions, not just being there on a Sunday, being there all the time for those in need. On a Monday, we have a coffee morning for men called Mainly for Men, but women are not excluded. This was to reach people that are isolated again, but it's also to reach the homeless, so that one day a week they can come in, be warm, have a drink, have a snack like crumpets, toast, meet with others, socialise. They can use the toilet facilities to have a wash. On Monday dinner time, we've started a lunch club. We call it Munching Marks. And this set up Claire, who's like my right-hand woman, and myself were making lunch. And then we extended it to others, and that's grown and grown. And we saw that several of the ladies that were coming in the afternoon hadn't bothered to cook for one, and weren't bothered. And some of the men from the morning were going home to be by themselves and weren't cooking. So we offered it to them. And now we can get up to 20 to 30 people coming and using this. Then at 1 o'clock we have Mini Marks, which is a baby and toddler group that meets in one room in church. At the same time, Making Marks, which is sewing, knitting and crochet and nattering. On a Monday evening we have Musical Marks. That's a community choir that meet. That set off, Lynda and Owen Dutton run that. 24 people came along at first, now we're up to 71.
Gill has made inroads into so many avenues of need in Barrow and surrounding our church, which is a particularly underprivileged community surrounding the church, and areas of need that we didn't even know existed. And the evidence of that is that she has linked those people to various activities that the church runs.
Since she's taken over community pastor here, I've just seen her do so much to help the community in the surrounding area.
She does a lot with sort of everybody in the community, the kids with Youth Cafe and Messy Marks and things like that, but she also runs a clothes bank and things like that for anybody basically.
She's such a warm, caring person who really does believe in the community, and we need people like that in our community, really serving them in the way that Gill does.
She's a lovely lady. As I said, she always comes every week. We meet every Monday. She always comes. She always says hello. She asks us all, how we are.
If anybody would have spoken to me and said, you're going to be a community pastor in 3 years' time, you're going to public speak in front of hundreds of people, I would have said, no, not me, I'm just a very ordinary housewife and mum. How can I possibly do that? But with God, everything's possible. You can do anything if He's at the centre of it. But I'm just a teapot. And I pray to God each day to use me and make His brew inside me. And then I've just got to go out there in the community and pour out that brew. And I don't have to worry about saying the right thing or the wrong thing, because if it's God-centred and I just let God pour it out, then it'll just be perfect.